Greetings everyone, this is TJ George. I'll take you through this website session today. If this is your first time or you have not yet joined the family, consider subscribing to this channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to access your website, how to start customizing, making changes, and the basic. And of course, we're also going to handle a few questions, maybe things you may encounter in the process of creating your site. Let's get going and get started. Good. So the moment you get started in Global Internet Fortunes, GIF, you get a pre-designed website like this, and the website will come with a subdomain which takes your username.hla.ke. Now your username.hla.ke is a free subdomain which you don't need to renew. It is free for life. Now you need to start making changes to your website once your site is live. Now for us to make changes to our website, we'll need to log in, and to log in we'll need the details. And of course, if for example you wanted to log into this website, you just type your domain and then you add /login. So on the typing of /login after your domain, you'll be led to a page which is asking you for a username and a password. So because it is our first time, we don't have these details. How do you set them? So the moment you get started in the business, you'll receive emails. So you get to your Gmail app, and on your Gmail app you'll receive like 6 emails at once. So the moment you upgrade your account, the first email you'll receive is an email which is confirming your email address, or the email address verification email. So to confirm that the email you had used to create your GF account is a real active email. The second email you'll receive is a welcoming email. The third one will be a customer invoice, which is an email telling or confirming that the order or whichever the hosting you are about to purchase and the amount you need to pay. So that order will have a banner or somewhere written unpaid. Then immediately the hosting fee is deducted and you receive an order confirmation email. And after receiving the order confirmation email, you receive another invoice which is now coming with the paid, telling you that the hosting have been paid. Now all these 5 emails may happen to come at the same second, because these are things that happens in microseconds. Then now you receive the last email, which is a very important email called the new account information. Now the new account information is the email that will be having the login details to your direct admin web control panel. Now this email most of the time will go to your spam folder. So if you don't see it in your inbox, just head over to your spam folder and you'll be able to see it. So in your email app or in your Gmail app, you go to the spam folder, and on the spam folder you'll be able to see that account information email. Remember to mark it as not spam so that the email can be transferred back to your inbox to avoid its deletion after 30 days. By default, the emails in your spam will be deleted after 30 days. So to avoid you using such critical info, remember to mark that email as not spam. Good. So when you receive the email today, I want to use this site because we are using the website of Ken, for example. So I have the email of Ken, the account info. Now in this email, you'll be able to see so many info there. And for this case, one of the important info I want to see is that it is telling you that when you have gotten started, you have been given a 3 months hosting, which is supposed to be renewed with the 900 shillings after every 3 months. So like an example, this hosting was purchased on Thursday, or it was purchased on 11th of March, and 3 months from 11th of March will be 11th of June 2026. So the hosting of this given website is renewed after every 3 months or quarterly. Now the login details to the direct admin or the cPanel is indicated here. So these are the details we are going to use to access our direct admin and be able to change our website login details. So these are login details to your direct admin web control panel. So we're going to copy these 2 details. So we'll copy the username and then we'll copy the password. So these details can only be changed by your hosting provider. So you copy the 2 details and then we go ahead to our website. And on this website here, you type your domain. We want to log into our control panel. So log into the control panel, type your domain, semicolon 2222. So on the typing of a domain or subdomain, then colon 2222 will open the direct admin web control panel. Some people call it control panel or cPanel, direct admin. So in this video, allow me to stick to direct admin. So when I mention direct admin, I'll be referring to the control panel. So we enter the password and then we enter the username. So on entering the username and the password, we'll be able to log into this site. So we click on sign in, and after signing in to this site, on the top right corner, on the top, if it is your phone, you may consider saving. On the top right corner, you will see a menu. So go ahead and click on the menu. Click on the menu. And then on the menu, in this case, we want to directly, specifically measure on logging in or changing our login details. So scroll to the bottom, and under the extra features, you will see PHP My Admin. So click on PHP My Admin. Click there on PHP My Admin. And when you click on PHP My Admin, it will bring up two details. Click the one with your name. Click the one with your name. Yes, so click the one with your name. And it will bring up several files or folders, and in this case you scroll to the one of users. Now in some phones, maybe the users, maybe the last one, and it is not showing or indicating. So in case your phone users is not indicating, you can put the desktop, you can put your browser on desktop mode. So on the top right corner where there are three dots on your Chrome, just click it and you will see desktop site. And when you put your phone or your browser on desktop site, it will be able to indicate all the details. In my case, I can see all the details. So you'll click on users, the last one there. You can see WPH7. WP simply means WordPress, and this is version 7 point something. Yes, we are on WordPress 7 point. Just like you maybe use Android 11, 12, 13, 13.1. So the same applies. WordPress versions get updated. So in this case, we are on WordPress version 7. So click on users, WPH7 users, and when you click on users, after clicking users, on the top right corner, you will see a small arrow which is pointing inward, that back arrow. So click on that arrow so that you can load the page which users is supposed to take us to. So when you click on that arrow, it will bring up this page. Now on this page, go ahead and click on edit. So we click edit, and after clicking edit, it will open this page. Here is where we can change the user login. User login is basically your username. We can change the password, and we can even change the email if you deem fit we want to change our email. Good. So to change those details, just slide to the right, and you will see in this case the username of this site is admin. So you can go ahead and change it maybe to Ken. So you can use any name of your choice. I'll prefer use maybe a single name, because maybe two names, if you enter space, it may interfere with the logging in, especially if you forget that your username had a space. So we want us to create a website. For this demo, let's create a simple password for this site. So maybe create something like maybe one term. So maybe we can decide something like that. Yeah, a very simple but unique password, one term. And then of course you, after entering or typing the password you wish to use, ensure you create something unique that is not easy to be guessed by the robots or AI tools, something like that. Then the next thing you want to do is the box on the left of one term. There's a small box here with the voucher 255. Click that box and then choose MD5. So scroll to letter M and choose MD5. MD5 is a shortcode that will ensure the browsers, any browser we use, will be accepting our login details. So after clicking in or selecting MD5 on the voucher 255 box, scroll down to the bottom and click go. So go is now saving these details. So you scroll down and click on go. Now we have our username and our password for our site. So the next time we want to access our website, we don't need to go to the cPanel. The next time we want to access our website, we'll just open the site. like in this case. And if you open our website, again the username.hl.ke, remember this is the site I had shown in the beginning. Now we can easily log in. So to log into our website, we are going to add /login and now it is asking us for the username. By now we know our username of our site is Ken, and then we enter the password, and the password is what we set a few moments ago. If this is our phone or this is your phone, you may consider clicking on remember me so that you can save your details, but if it's not, you can go ahead and click on login. Yes, remember, like right now it is telling us that our username is info@. In a scenario maybe you wanted to change your username, that is something you could have done on this part. So remember, when we were here on edit, there is this email of info@. So there is where you could have changed your email if you wanted to change your email to something else. So you also change it there, but we are not going to change that. We are okay with the info@. Then in this case, I'm going to go ahead and say that this email is correct. And now we are in the back end of our site. We can make changes. We can make any change we want to our website. So when we are on this back end here, there are a few things we'll be doing for basic. Number one, if we wanted to do a quick peep to what is happening in the front, we just click on this home next to the menu. The menu are those 3 dashes. When you click on that home, you will see visit site. So when you click on visit site, you can see we can peep in what is happening in the front, and the front is exactly what the public is seeing. So we want to start making changes to our site. The first change we want to make from the dashboard is we want to change the appearance or the layout or how things are showcasing on our site, and that is what we call a theme. So when you click on the menu are these 3 dashes on the top left. So when you click on the 3 dashes, you will see appearance. So we'll click on appearance, and when you click on appearance, you select themes. Under appearance, you will see themes. So you click on themes, and on clicking themes, currently our website have 8 themes installed, but in our case we want to install a new one. So you click on add theme, and after clicking add theme, you'll be informed that we have over 7,000 themes at our disposal to use. And from 7,000 themes, definitely you can't lack one that excites you. You see, there are so many themes. If you check on latest, like an example, you see we are having how many latest themes? Over 14,000 themes. The ones which are popular are over 7,900 popular themes. So to avoid us the stress of going through each theme, we can use this for a demo, and I will recommend you to start with this for a start. Newses. So newses is a very exciting theme, especially if you are coming up with a blog which will be updating content on regular basis. So consider searching newses, and on typing of that name, a portfolio or something like this will showcase the layout of how items will be showcasing on our site. Click on the photo newses, and then you go ahead and click on install and activate. So we just install, and then we activate our theme. So on the activation of this theme, it will replace the Clio Child theme which came with our site. Now our site may have a different look already. Yes, we may click on this X to remove these items here so that our page is not too much crowded with things. Good. So we want to customize and make the changes to our site. You can see a quick peep to our site. You see here there are few changes that have already happened to our site. You can see the layout have already started changing, but our website looks like it is too much crunched in the middle, and on scrolling down there's a very huge blank space, and at the bottom it is telling us that our website already have a critical error, and the only thing we changed on our site was the theme. So these have been brought by what we call plugins. Plugins are basically apps. Like your phone comes with apps. You want your phone to perform a given function, you will install an app that will help that function to be completed. You realize your WhatsApp cannot download status, you go to Play Store, download a status saver. So those apps that support WordPress in the website world, we call them plugins or plugins. So before we change the plugins, I want us to change the name of our site. So on going back, Remember, we are here. You click on customize. If you can't see that this button of customize, you can also still see it from the menu. So on the menu under appearance, you will still see customize. So under appearance, you will still see customize. So you can easily click on customize. And the first thing we want to change on customize is the site identity. Site identity is basically the name we were seeing at the top, the GF we're boasting. So you click on site identity, and on site identity, we can change our site identity or the site title from GIF we're boasting to our name. So like in this case, you can go ahead and say, maybe we change it to Kennedy, maybe Kennedy, like an example. Yes. And then the tagline is basically the bio, what your website is all about. So let's say I want to talk about sports, I want to talk about politics. So based on what we want to talk about can form part of your tagline. So in this case, I can say that the tagline is about maybe healthy, or tagline, basically this site will be talking about maybe healthy living awareness. Healthy living awareness brand ambassador. Healthy living awareness brand ambassador. And then the next thing we would like to do is maybe we have a logo. So you can, if you want to upload a photo, we just click there on select logo. If you have a logo, you can upload it. If you have a photo, you can upload it by clicking on upload files. So when you click on upload files, you'll be able to be given an opportunity to select files. If it is first time, Chrome may ask you to allow Chrome to access, maybe take photos, pictures. So you know how to do that. Just allow. And then you can go ahead and click on select files, and then whichever the option that will show up, it can be downloads, files. In my case, I'll click photos and videos, and then on photos and videos, I'll select one of the photos. So like in this case, I'll select the photo of Ken. On selecting of the photo, it will upload to our site. I believe inside your phone you know where your photos are. A quick disclaimer: when you are selecting photos, do not click the button of going back, because when you click the button of going back, it does not come back here. It may go back to where we were, where we clicked appearance, which will be steps behind. So after the photo is uploaded, you click on select at the bottom there. And then in a scenario, maybe you wanted to crop, you can easily crop the image. If I want to show the entire photo, just go ahead and click on skip cropping. So the entire photo will be showcased, and this is now the current logo of our site. Then the next thing is, in a scenario, maybe you wanted to change the site color or the color of your tagline and title. You easily change it from select color there. If maybe I wanted a different color, you'll choose the color here, or if you wanted, you add a color code, you can easily enter the color code there. Good. But for now, I'll retain it there. If you wanted to change maybe the title size, you can change it from the size title. Maybe you want it more bigger, more smaller, based on how it showcases. Then the site icon is the photo that will be showcasing. Like an example, if you open two different tabs, you see there is this photo here. You see that photo there? Maybe if it was Safaricom, it will be an S. That is what we call a site icon. So in this case, the site icon of our site is W. So we want to replace that. So maybe you can click it and then you select something else. If you had a name you want to use, you can select it there. If maybe you have something else you want to use, you can also put it there. So in this case, maybe I'll consider using this as our site logo, or the site icon, I mean. Maybe that, and then I go ahead and use maybe skip cropping. So the current site logo will be that, and then you go ahead and publish. So publish is saving all this info. So we go ahead and publish whatever we have done, so that it is now active and visible to the general public. We will go back by clicking on the X. So we escape everything here and go to the next thing. If you do a quick peep to our site, you realize that on clicking the visit site, now we have a few changes to our site. We have a new photo and the name and the tagline there. So you can see the changes we are making takes effect real time. The next thing I want us to do is I want us now to deal with the issue of plugin. And on the issue of plugin, you just click on the menu, and then after appearance, you will see plugins. So you click on plugins, and then the first plugins I want us to deal with is the plugins that have been installed. So these are plugins which came with the website. So you click on installed plugins. It's like the app which is not in your phone cannot affect your phone. So the plugin which is affecting our site are on the website. So scroll to the bottom, and when you scroll, I want you to deactivate two plugins here. This plugin called K-Elements is the one that is making our site to have a critical error. It is also the same plugin that makes our site looks more of squeezed in the middle, no spaces, with the huge spaces around the site. But all the same, you guys go ahead and click on deactivate. So you click on deactivate, where it is written deactivate. The plugin will be deactivated. The next plugin I want us to deactivate is the WP Bakery Page Builder. This is an editor, but it's mostly easily used or when you are having a laptop. So if you're going to use your phone to design or make changes to your site, I would recommend you to deactivate it and replace it with a plugin called Classic Editor. So when you deactivate it, we are going to add a new plugin. So the plugin I want us to add here is called Classic Editor. So click on Add Plugin, and then it will showcase, it's like now we are on the Play Store website, so you can easily search plugins here. So the first one is called Classic Editor. So just search Classic Editor, and on searching Classic Editor, the first one will show up, Classic Editor. And some of the things to check to know if your plugin is worthy. One is maybe the source. You can see this is a plugin from WordPress. So this WordPress website, and I see a plugin from WordPress, meaning it is 100% good for that site. It's like if you are maybe, for example, using iPhone, an app from iPhone definitely supports iPhone. If you are using Android, an app made by Android will support Android phone. So the same applies. The next thing, you can maybe check the installations. Like this case, this editor is used by over 9 million people. That is something you can trust. And lastly, it is compatible with our version of WordPress. So because it is compatible, it will not bring any side effects or issues to our site majorly. So the next thing you do is you install it and then you activate. So we install that plugin and then we activate. So now we have an editor for our website. The next thing I want us to do, because we are still on plugins, is I want us to connect our website with WhatsApp. So to connect our website with WhatsApp, we'll just install a WhatsApp plugin. So click add plugin again, click add plugin there at the top, and then we search a plugin here called Simple Chat Button. So Simple Chat Button is a plugin that connects our website with WhatsApp. So Simple Chat Button, here we go, the first one, and the next thing we're going to do is we install it and then we activate. So install Simple Chat Button and then activate. And then on activation, by default, whenever you activate a plugin, you are taken to the installed plugins, so you can easily see all your installed plugins. And from there, it is installed. Let's see the activate button. So we go ahead and click on activate. Good. I hope you are together up to this moment. Once again, if you have not joined the family, consider subscribing to this channel so you don't miss any video. Good. I'm seeing here it have installed, but it is not giving us the button of activate. So what we are going to do, we are going to access the installed plugins so we can activate it from the plugins. But I see now we have the activate button, so we can easily activate it from here. So click on activate, and now our plugin is activated. We are now on installed plugin. So we scroll to that plugin itself, Simple Chat Button, and here we are, Simple Chat Button. Below it we have settings. So you click on settings, and on clicking settings, it will load the page where we can set our plugin. Now here you easily set the number that you would like to enter as your WhatsApp number. So for the privacy of this given member, or in this case, allow me use a number here. I'll change it later, don't worry. You can use a number like that. And when you are entering your number, ensure enter the WhatsApp number with the country code 254 without any plus preceding 0 hyphen bracket space. So it is 2547 2541, not 2540 2540 no. The 0 is not there when you have started with 254. Do not use also plus, and then there is a hello there, so we can put a message something like, hello Ken, I'm contacting you from your website. Kindly, I'm contacting you from your website. Something like that. So when anybody who clicks on the button will come to your WhatsApp with this pre-typed message. Sawa sawa. Good. Then the next thing you do is you save your changes. After saving the changes, we click on button settings. So button settings, I want us to change the location of where our button will be appearing on the site, and maybe the message that will be showcasing on site or on the website. So when on clicking of button settings, the first thing I want us to do is remove this text, so it is just a button. So remove that need help text. And then the next thing is position. You choose bottom left, because bottom right is for the scrolling back to the top icon. And then you click on save changes at the bottom. And after clicking on saving changes, a quick visit to our website. When we peep, you will see that right now we have a WhatsApp button on the top, on the bottom left, and the bottom right we have the scroll back to the top. When you click the scroll back to the top, this is what I mean. The scroll back to the top is this button here. The scroll back to the top is this button here, and then the WhatsApp button is this button here on the bottom left. So on the clicking on WhatsApp button, it will by default open a WhatsApp chat. So you can see when you click on WhatsApp, it will tell you to, do you want to WhatsApp open with WhatsApp business or WhatsApp, whichever the WhatsApp you are using, and it will open the inbox of that given number. So that is how to connect your website with WhatsApp. The next thing I want us to do is right now you also see our website is full. When you scroll to the bottom, there is no space, there is nothing like critical error, but our website have some parts we don't understand what these are. So these ones have been affected by the shortcode the shortcode plugin, that is K Elements. So we are going to remove all this info on our homepage, because when a visitor visit our site and see these things that they don't understand, they may be confused. So just back to our dashboard, you can click that watch and then dashboard. We're going to click on the menu and go to pages. So pages are here, and then we go see all pages. So you click pages and then all pages. We want to see all the pages on our site, and in this case the page we want to edit is the front page or the home page. So you click on home, and on clicking on home page, or you click the part written home, or you click on edit, it will open that page in editing mode, and the entire info that you are seeing, some we're not understanding, or all this. So you can easily long press and then select all, long press and select all, and then just delete the way you delete text normally. So I click on delete on the keyboard, the entire text is gone, and then I can maybe replace it with a simple message like welcome to my website, welcome to my website, welcome to my website, I'm Ken, and nice meeting you here, and nice meeting you here. Yes, do not use emojis on website. Whether you are editing a page or writing a post, never use emojis. They don't look professional. If you maybe wanted to cry, just use crying words. Explain your emotion in words. Then the next thing is if you wanted to update maybe the featured image, this photo that have been showcased here as featured image, you can easily edit it, maybe use something else by clicking on that photo, and then you can upload a new photo or maybe use one of them. For me, I want to retain that. And then the next thing, the last thing you need to do is update or save the changes. So updating or saving the changes, you just click on update, that one. When you click on update, the changes will take effect. And right now when we do a quick visit to our site, you realize that the info that we were not understanding and were showcasing on the home page are all gone. Instead, they have been replaced with a short text. Welcome to my website, I'm Ken, and nice meeting you here. The next thing I want us to do is how to post, because website is more of uploading content. So how do you make a post? So how to post? Maybe you want to make a post about a given product or service or something. Any post, maybe we want to talk about ourselves. So to make a post, you can easily go to the home dashboard and click on post, or the shortest way to post when you have just logged in, you are here, is to click on this plus. And when you click on that plus, it will ask you what do you want to add. So I will say that in this case I want to add a new post. If I wanted to add a new media, photo, video, I just click on media. or maybe I wanted to add a new page. Good. So I'm going to click on post, and on clicking on post, a post have a few components. What makes up a post? Of course, it is the title. Let's say like an example. In this case, I want to maybe add a post about maybe a given product. Let's say maybe the title is how to what to check in sanitary pads. An example, maybe what to check in sanitary pads. Now if I had the time, we could write all the info there on what to check in sanitary pads. So maybe I wanted to have my friend here helping me, so maybe I go to my friend and tell my friend, here we go again, and then I say, my friend, I want you to help me here, and the question is what to check in sanitary pads. So that is the question, what to check in sanitary pads. Maybe that is the question we ask our friend here. So our friend will type for us, and then the entire info we can go ahead and copy it. So I go ahead and copy it, and we come back to our site, and we go ahead and paste it as the entire info here. You can make a few editing here and there. This our page does not recognize two boxes as bold, so we remove all that and then we replace it with bold. So to make a text bold, just long press that text and then I click on B at the top here. When you click on B, it makes the post bold. B is this one here. This is what makes the text bold. This one makes the text italic. If you want maybe more features, it is also available for you. You can easily open more features. Let me see. You can easily open more features by clicking this icon here. Maybe you wanted to change the color of the text, maybe you wanted to underline all that, or if you wanted maybe to put a link behind a text, like let's say I wanted to put a link behind a text, like maybe in this case it is possible. Let's say I wanted to put a text, a link behind a text. Maybe I say when choosing sanitary pads, and maybe behind the word sanitary pads I want to put a link, just long press that word and then you click on link, and the link is this one. That is how to put a link behind. So you click it and then I say I want behind that, let it direct somebody to www maybe.tj.co.ke, and I can easily also click the settings of this given specific link, maybe to open on a new tab. So I can click on settings there and I say that this URL www.tj.co.ke, I want it to open on a new tab, and that is possible. So when somebody is using a laptop, it will open on a new tab. Sawa, open on a new tab, and the text is pads. Then of course I go ahead and click on add link. I can also maybe decide to change the color of that text. You can see currently the color of that text is that one. So let's say I wanted to change it to a different color. Just long press it and then I go to colors here. Maybe I can change it to green. I can even make it slightly bold. Yes, whichever the color. I don't know if this is pink, or whichever the color you wanted to change it to. So that is how to change it. When somebody tap on that word in the post, it will open that link. So that is how to put a link behind a word. The next thing, of course, in your end, you'll be having all the time to remove all these stars. And then of course, if you have used ChatGPT, the last thing you must do at the bottom is to remove the part of AI telling you to maybe ask more questions, like this part here. If you want, I can suggest some good and brand available in Kenya based on your budget. Now that could be our next post. Maybe our next post will be the best brands to consider best sanitary pads brand to consider in Kenya. That is maybe the next post now, because now I would like to be making several posts, so I don't want to put all information in just one post. I want people to be continuously coming to my site to see a new content every single day. So after that, in a scenario, maybe we wanted to add a photo inside our post. Like an example, let's say here at number 5, I wanted to add a photo there. You just put your cursor there, and then you go ahead and click on add media. So add media is here. So add media is an option available here at the top. Add media. So after putting the cursor where you want to add the media is when you go and click add media. So after inserting the cursor there, then I click on add media, and on adding media, it will give you a chance maybe to upload a post. So in this case, maybe I'll upload one post or two, maybe add a photo or add media. So maybe I can upload a photo that I can use there. So you can you know where your photos are, so choose whichever photo you want to use. In this case, choose the photo, and then after choosing the photo, you upload it to your site. So I believe that is something you can even do on your own. You know where your photos are, so choose any of them you want to use, and then go ahead and upload it to your site. So I'm also going to choose a photo here. So let's say an example, maybe I choose one photo. So allow me choose a photo, maybe a sanitary pad. Allow me choose this for now. An example, let's say maybe that is the photo I want to use. So I'll upload the photo. This is a video. Allow me choose a photo. So I'll just click on select files, and then I choose a photo. Then we upload it to our site. So let me choose any for now, just for demonstration. Allow me choose any photo here for now, just to show you how it works. So let's say maybe our photo was which one can I use here? Yeah, let's say maybe that was the photo. Just select the photo, and then it will upload. Good. Just select the photo, and then it will upload. If maybe I wanted to upload a video, that is the same way I could have uploaded the video. Sawa. So that is how to upload a photo to your site. So you go ahead, upload the photo. When it is done, you go ahead and click on insert into post, and the photo will be inserted inside your post. You will now have a photo inside your post, and that is how to upload a photo. The same applies if you wanted to upload a video, but I'll recommend you not to upload huge videos with the large sizes into your site, because they will also slow down your website. Instead, you may have the video in YouTube and then upload it. So in this case, I'm seeing this photo here, like this one here. So maybe I wanted to insert this video. I click on insert. So inside our website or inside our post, we have a video, and you can see this is the video. Just a moment. This is the video. And you can see we have our video here, and you can see the video is inside our post, and when we play it, you see the video will be playing. It is something that can easily play after making our post. That is how to add a photo or a video to our website or to our post. Then the next thing we want to do after we are done with the typing of the info is we want to categorize our post. So here on categories is our post may not be marketing, so we can easily click on add category. So maybe we click on add category, and we can add a category. We say this is a post about maybe sanitary pads. So maybe the next time we make another post about sanitary pads, you just click on sanitary pads. If we make another post maybe about panty liners, we'll make a post and add a new category of panty liners. If we make a post of lip balm, if maybe next time we make a post on maybe web design, we make a post maybe on tours and travel, we make a post on airtime, we will add it to a category of airtime. So the reason for that is we want when somebody visits our website, when they click on sanitary pads category, the website will filter out only posts that are related to sanitary pads at the top. So it is easier for somebody to filter out posts that are related to the exact info they are looking for. Next is a featured image. So when we click on featured image, so the featured image is the photo that will be attracting people. That is the photo people will be seeing before they even open the post. So we click on featured image and we can easily select a photo. So for now, select a photo of your choice. So ensure you have the photo related to your post on your phone, or you can download it. But in this case, allow me to download one here, just very fast. So I'll go to healthy living .info.ke healthyliving.info.ke. So I'll open this site and maybe download a photo of one of the sanitary pad. An example, let's say I want to use this one, so maybe I can use this. Yeah, so I can easily long press on this photo and download it. Where is download? It's not allowing me to download. Okay, what I'll do is I may screenshot it. Open in a new tab. Let me see if opening the photo in a new tab will give me a chance to download it. Just need this photo. So that is not working. So I can easily just screenshot it. Then I crop it. Maybe like that. Then I save it. Then I go to our page and we add a new featured image. We upload. By now you know how to upload. Then we select the photo. Click it, select it. It will upload to our site and become our featured image, and we set it as our featured image, and then we go ahead and publish. So we go ahead and publish our new post. Now when we visit our site, on visit site, we realize that we have a brand new post. We have a brand new post. Look at that. What to check in sanitary pads, and you can see it have a category here of sanitary pads. You can see the category sanitary pads. It have a title, it have the photo, and then it have the date of when it was published. So that is how to add a post to your site. So every single day you add a new post. By the end of the month you'll be having 30 new posts on your site. That is how to add a post to your website. Right now, if we share our site this way, we copy our domain. Let's say we copied the domain and we wanted to share it with someone. So if we went maybe on WhatsApp, maybe we want to share it with someone, an example, and then we type our domain here, you realize that it will be having something else. Our domain, we type the domain with the link, and when we send it, it goes with the photo. You can see goes with the photo. But something else I want to show you is, if you wanted to share the photo, just the photo only, maybe the photo is what you wanted to share, just the photo only, we just open our site, and then we open the specific photo or the specific post. We want to share the post. So when we open this post, whatever will now be the link is currently this post. And you can see this is our post, and here is the video, and you can easily play it. Maybe you wanted to play the video.
Hey you, before you scroll, I know you've seen something here. So I care about the girl child. I am a girl and I care about.
That is how to upload a video. You can see you have a video on your new post. Then of course the next thing is how do you share this link? So now when you click on the domain, whatever link is showcasing is the link of this given post. So you click on copy, and then you copy it. So you click on copy and then you copy it. But now when you share this link, you realize that instead of showcasing the featured image photo, it is showcasing the image which we had entered as our logo. Do you see that? You see, it is what to check in sanitary parts, but the image that I've previewed is not the image of our post. It is the image of the logo of the website. And we want to do away with this. So we want to do away with this. So how do you do that? Sorry. We'll install a plugin here. We'll install a plugin here called SEO. So we'll go to plugins. We'll go to plugins and add a new plugin here. So we'll add a plugin here called SEO. So add plugin, and then we add a plugin here called search engine optimization, or Yoast SEO. So just search Yoast SEO. Yoast SEO. Search engine optimization. Install it. There is also a plugin from Yoast. Over 10 million people are using it. So it was updated 21 hours ago. So you install it and then you activate. Install it and then you activate. And after activation of Yoast SEO, it will take us either to install plugins or the first time configuration of Yoast SEO. Whichever it is, we'll be able to set up our Yoast SEO so that our website can start being recommended to the search engine or Google, like Google, Opera, Chrome, whichever browser you are using. So we now have a new icon page. You can see it. We now have a new icon there, Yoast. So we can start configuration. So click on start configuration. Just take a few minutes, and this is very recommended. Start configuration, and the first thing you do is start data or start SEO data optimization, and we click it. And after clicking it, as it is optimizing, you can go to other things. You can see you can safely move on to the next steps of this configuration. So we can continue while that one is proceeding. Site presentation, we say this website belongs to a person. The name of the owner is Kennedy Otieno. The website name, of course, the name, select user, it's still Kennedy Otieno. So website name Kennedy Otieno, user, and then the photo, we'll use that photo, save and continue. Complete settings, what that your site is about. So maybe the reason why we are only seeing admin here is because we have not entered a name. So I'll show you how to set a name for the site or the profile of our website. So we can save this and continue. Then website name Kennedy Otieno. We could not save the website name. Please check the value. So the value here, if it is saying Kennedy Otieno is not a good one, what if we used small names? Let's see if that works. If we use small letters, save and continue, and good. Website name Kennedy Otieno. Select image, select an image the way we have done, and then you save and continue on our site. Yeah, maybe a few glitches. Let's see if that works out. Kennedy. Then we save and continue. And I believe now we can proceed to the next part. Just click on save and continue. So since this part is bringing some issues, I want us to set edit our profile first. So click on profile in the top right corner, that photo, and then you click on edit profile. And then after clicking edit profile, you go ahead and change your name, edit your names according to how you want them to appear. So here on the name, just type your name, then maybe the first name, the second name, email, so like in this case, the site first name, I can use Kennedy, an example. Maybe I say Kennedy. Last name maybe is Otieno. And then user, you can display as maybe nickname, you say Ken. Display publicly as Kennedy Otieno. And then we go ahead and update or save changes. So after updating and saving the changes, now when we come back to set up our SEO, we should be able to proceed. Let's see. Site presentation. This site belongs to a person. Username is Kennedy Otieno, and save and continue. Now you can see it is easier to continue. Some of these things, just play around and see. So social profiles, you can save and continue. Personal preference, if you want to receive emails from Yoast, you can say I'm in. If not, you can say no, I don't want to share my site. Save and continue, and then you finish. So you're finished your configuration. Right about now, if we reshare the link again, let's see what happens when we reshare the link again of our website, and see how it appears. If we reshare the link again, let's see if there are any changes. When we reshare the link, see it is loading, and you can see now it even have a brief info about the sanitary pad, and the photo now is the featured image we had chosen for the given post. You can see. But now the twist of this is our domain alone is having a different info. Look at this. It will say something, maybe my name is Camillus Kojalo, instead of saying my name is Ken. So you can see the domain alone is having a photo, and then the photo is the logo we had chose, but it is having a different info. My name is Camillus Kojalo. So we want to edit that. So that is the home page. So where we had edited the home page, so we'll open menu, and then we go to pages. We click on the menu, and then we go to pages, all pages, and we open home. And on opening home, we'll now see a new feature at the bottom of site metadata, which is the site metadata of this given home, where it is my name is Camila Skojalo. So we can remove that, and we say maybe my name is Ken. We say I'm Ken. I'm very aggressive and confident, all that. You can change that. If this I wanted to separate this, I can separate it and then maybe use the tagline. So when I want to enter the tagline, I'll just put percentage there, and then I choose tagline. If I wanted something else, maybe, so it will be our name, then the tagline, and then you go ahead and update these changes. That is how our site will be appearing on Google. So update, and that is how we now have our site live, and we have made a few changes here and there. I believe that is a basic enough for you to keep going. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have any question, maybe what would you like me to make a video on next time, please type in the comment section what you'd like me to make a video on our next video. If you enjoyed, learned something, you can share this video with someone. Like, share, comment. It was TJ George, your host. Before we leave, the last thing you need to do is to log out. Very important, because if you don't log out and you're using somebody else's phone, they may continue from where you have left. So bye for now. I'll see you in the next one. Consider subscribing.